Hello and welcome to What The If, where you can listen to the best What If videos on YouTube. This is part 10 of my What If Kurapika went after the Phantom Troupe series. So, if it's your first time here, subscribe, then head over to the playlist of this complete series on my channel, so you can catch up with anything you've missed. But, if you're ready, or if you just want to hear about Gon and Hisoka fighting, then stay here because the video starts now. Hisoka is the first to jump forward, eager to see how strong his little rival has become. Hisoka attacks with a simple but powerful strike, wanting to test Gon's speed, but Gon stands his ground, easily blocking Hisoka's chop and pushing his arm away. Hisoka is impressed and counters with a spinning kick, but again Gon is unshaken as he easily blocks the attack, then smugly smiles at Hisoka. Now pissed off, Hisoka violently begins stringing together attacks that are finally able to challenge Gon enough for him to dodge. But Hisoka is still unable to land a clean hit, as Gon evades everything that comes his way. Hisoka then thinks back to their first fight in Heaven's Arena, how he was able to so easily toy with Gon before. But these thoughts just seem to anger Hisoka even more, as he tells himself, "I'm the monster here, not him. I can't let him think for a second he's better than me." Hisoka begins using his surroundings to his advantage, sticking things with his bungee gum to create traps and throw furniture Gon's way. But Gon remains calm, always watching Hisoka carefully enough to safely counter back. But Hisoka is finally able to land a decent hit as he launches a large sign at Gon, with the built-up tension of his bungee gum snapping towards Hisoka's prey. Gon is able to avoid the attack, but is momentarily unable to see Hisoka. Gon laughs to himself. Is Hisoka trying to use the strategy I used in our last fight? Gon readies himself for Hisoka to attack, and he's right. Hisoka bursts from a blind spot, armed with his blade-like playing cards. He then tosses several towards Gon, who barely avoids them by ducking down to safety. Gon looks up to see Hisoka falling towards him, no doubt hoping to land a crushing attack. So Gon pops to his feet, ready to defend himself, but a stabbing pain hits his back, as he notices several of the playing cards Hisoka threw had came back to hit him from behind. He must have had some bungee gum connected to the cards so he could yank them back to himself, Gon thinks, but as he is distracted, Hisoka lands feet first with Gon's chest, kicking him to the floor. The hit knocks the wind out of Gon and leaves him needing to recover, but Hisoka grabs his knife, giving Gon no chance to regroup, hoping to end Gon quick enough to catch back up with Kurapika. Gon is forced to use a Janjanken variation, sacrificing 20% of his remaining aura to instantly charge one punch. Hisoka is surprised by the sudden aura shift in Gon's body and tries backing up, leading to Gon landing only a glancing blow on Hisoka, but still one with enough force to send Hisoka a message that he's not the same kid he was in the last fight. Gon stands to his feet as Hisoka begins taunting him, saying, "I'm sure you remember the last time we were here. It was so cute how you thought you had a chance to beat me. I wonder, you still have that delusion, Gon?" "Quit stalling, Hisoka," Gon shouts back. "We both feel like we're gonna win this, so why waste time?" Hisoka laughs as he feels his blood boil, the thought of this kid talking so arrogantly. Hisoka yells out, "You're definitely stronger than you were back then, but you're just as stupid, falling for the same old tricks." Hisoka tugs at Gon with an almost invisible strand of bungee gum attached to Gon's chest. Hisoka laughs menacingly. "You still need a few years to compete with me, but it's time for the Reaper to reap." Hisoka begins trying to pull Gon to him, but again, Gon is able to stand his ground and resist Hisoka with his superior strength. "If you think I haven't learned since our last fight, then you're the stupid one, Hisoka. I knew whether you came for me or I came for you, we would fight again, so I've been preparing." Gon again sacrifices a portion of his remaining aura, this time 50% of what remains, then summons his Janjanken scissors. This new upgraded version transmutes the aura he sacrifices into a blade that lasts until all the aura Gon puts into the Nin blade is depleted. Gon then effortlessly cuts the bungee gum, Hisoka attached to him. Hisoka is shocked but tries his hardest to keep Gon from noticing, as he thinks to himself, "Even with a sharp blade he shouldn't be able to slice my bungee gum so easily. But he's wasting a lot of aura. I'm sure I can outlast him, even though neither of us want this fight going on much longer. I'm sure I can bluff him into making a mistake, or maybe a simple bungee gum trap." But this is very interesting, Hisoka thinks, as he attaches his knife to a strip of bungee gum and begins swinging it around himself. At first, Gon thinks Hisoka's attacks are random and sloppy, but as he watches, he can tell Hisoka has fought like this before and is skilled enough to do some major damage. As Gon thinks up a plan, Hisoka taunts him. "What's wrong, Gon? Aren't you gonna rush in like you always do? Or are you finally realizing you're gonna die if you keep fighting me? I have all night. The more spiders your friends take out, the better. I know your little friend can't beat Chrollo anyway, but at least he'll soften him up for me, or die trying." Gon pauses for a moment, then begins running towards Hisoka. Not because of the teasing, but because he realizes he may still have to help Kurapika fight Chrollo, and Kurapika might even need his help right now. So Gon tries blitzing Hisoka, skillfully swinging his nin blade, with a finesse he hadn't had before. Obviously, having a teacher like Ying has let Gon take all his potential and turn it into a mastery of all his nin and fighting abilities. Hisoka begins to worry as he starts to have the same feeling he felt in his fight with Chrollo. What is this, he thinks? Am I afraid of Gon? Hisoka is unable to fully evade one of Gon's attacks and is sliced down the chest, doing a great deal of damage and sending him to the ground in pain. Hisoka can see his blood spilling on the floor, so he quickly uses his bungee gum to seal and compress his wounds, stopping the bleeding for now. But Gon is still on the attack, trying to land another slash on Hisoka. Luckily, Hisoka is quick enough to slingshot himself to safety, leaving even more bungee gum traps, hoping to slow down Gon. But nothing works, as Gon quickly dashes between them, slicing every connection he can without being touched. Hisoka quickly creates a thick, sticky rope with his bungee gum, then expertly braids it for extra strength. He finishes right as Gon arrives. Gon slams his nin blade down on Hisoka, and is surprised that his blade is finally stopped. Hisoka holds the rope above his head like a shield, holding back Gon's attack, the sticky gum also keeping Gon from pulling his blade away. Hisoka can finally see Gon's blade up close, and is amazed at the level of nin control Gon is showing, as he can see that the blade isn't one sharp edge, but hundreds of small edges, perfectly working together to cut everything in their path. Even now, the strongest bungee gum Hisoka can create is slowly being cut by Gon's seemingly unstoppable blade. Hisoka is able to kick Gon back, ripping his sword out of the bungee gum. Hisoka tries using his throwing cards, but Gon slices each out of the air, then shouts, "Scissors, shoot!" As Gon slings his nin blade, it shoots out a blade of energy, catching Hisoka by surprise, with no defense. The sharp aura cuts into Hisoka, reopening his wound, causing catastrophic damage. Gon's nin blade disappears, as the stored nin is depleted, leaving Gon catching his breath as he walks over to Hisoka. Gon again sacrifices a portion of his nin as he tells Hisoka, "It's over, I beat you." Hisoka's blood boils, but he's too exhausted and hurt to fight. "I didn't take you seriously enough," Hisoka chokes out. "That's the only reason I lost." Gon smiles for a second, but quickly turns to a scowl. Gon thinks, "I never really liked Hisoka, and it's always been complicated when he's around, but I can't help but feel a kinship with him." Gon looks to Hisoka one last time, saying, "Thank you for pushing me to get stronger." Hisoka just smiles as Gon lands his finishing blow, a scissors attack straight to the heart. Gon's exhausted and wonders how much nin he has left, but he looks up, knowing his friends are still in danger, so he again runs after them, hoping he doesn't arrive too late. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please remember to like and subscribe so you keep getting recommended everything I post. But I'm done here, so have a great day, and I'll talk to you all next time.